Hey everybody, welcome back. This is the Binding of Isaac again, brought to you once more by the salty, delicious hero. Now last time we played as Judas and we had a mildly successful run. We got to the chest, which was pretty good after our third attempt. I mean, we died 2 times in the basement, I believe. And then on our third attempt, we got to the chest and that was alright. We didn't quite get to the end of the game, but we're thinking we might try to change that in this run. And we've done Isaac, we've done Judas, so that just leaves us with all of the other people, but I want to play Cain, so we're playing Cain. Cain starts with the lucky foot. He's got higher base speed than Isaac, and he's got a 1.25 times damage multiplier, which is 0.1 smaller than Judas's damage multiplier. So in effect, he is basic. So he starts with a lucky foot, so I'm going to explain all his benefits first. He has high speed to start with, which is good or bad depending on your viewpoint. I personally like 1 or 2 speed upgrades to start with, so this is fine for me. He has the lucky foot, which makes it so that your pills can only be good or neutral in their effects. Like, you won't get ones that hurt you anymore. Like, you won't get any bad trip pills. Instead of bad trip pills, you'll get full health. You won't get luck down, you'll only get luck up, that kind of a thing. So he's got that going for him. He's got a 1.25 times damage multiplier, which makes his tiers do a fairly decent amount of damage. He only has one eye, so when like an item effect would affect his left eye, the one covered by the eye patch, it has no effect at all. But his fire rate is pretty much the same as everybody else's. He just fires more often out of his right eye. I think that's how it goes. And he starts with a key, no bomb, and no sense. This is the lucky character that you're supposed to unlock after having done. I think after you've collected 55 pennies in one playthrough. Holy shit! Lemon mishap. All right, game. We'll play ball. I'm not restarting. I restarted last time. We're gonna play with lemon mishap. And you'll see how god awful it is. Already taking damage. This isn't gonna take any. Blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry. I haven't really talked for the rest of today, and it probably shows. You gonna jump on me? You gonna jump on me? Yeah, that's how good Lemon Mishap is. Spacebar item that does that much damage. It wasn't bad for the Widow, but is really not good. Past the first, like, even on the first level, if you're on a Wrath of the Lamb level like the Cellar, it's not great. It is one of the single worst items in the entire game. And we just have these spiders to deal with. Always kill the nubs if you can. And kill the spiders. Alright, and we got the super bandage, which is 1 health up and 2 spirit hearts, which is pretty damn good. Sets us up nicely for taking the deal with the devil possibly in the next floor. Now, this is a different day to the last episode, so I do not have a chance to get angel rooms right off the start. For those who don't know, if you refuse to take a deal with the devil, you have the chance to be able to get a deal with the angel. And the deal with the angel just gives you an item for free from a different pool of items, and like the items that you can get from that range from good to bad. We're just going to take Bob's Rotten Head, by the way. And Bob's Rotten Head is basically, it's a bomb. And it allowed us to open the secret room, which is more use than I've ever gotten out of it. So we also got a Temperance card, which spawns a Blood Bank. And I believe with the Lucky Foot, you also, you have a 50% chance to win on Skull Games rather than a 33% chance. And I think a 50% chance to win out of the slot machines too as well. I'm not entirely sure on that, do not quote me. It's been a long time since I looked at the slot machine specific benefit of having the Luck Foot. We're gonna head down to the next floor. Right over, we've got a mob challenge room. The golden chest, we'll think about it. Destroy the poop. Bomb. Alright, so not a lot happening on this floor so far. I don't know how many rooms Bob's Rotten Head takes to recharge. I think it might be a 2-room recharge, which is more than it really should be. But we'll find out after this room, unless we die. It is a 3-room recharge. Holy shit, that is terrible. That is really, really awful. So we're looking to basically get some money on this floor. Maybe go into the shop, see if we can get a better spacebar item, because anything will do at this point. We are not playing an Isaac run, we're not playing Judas, so we really need a spacebar item that is better than both Lemon Mishap and Bob's Rotten Head, which is not hard. So to 11 cents already, which is great. I'm going to destroy all the poop and all the fire because they all have a chance of dropping a little bit of money or a key or a heart or anything really, just any consumable. You can even drop those Eternal Hearts, which gives you an health upgrade at the end of the floor. Sad Onion, very, very good item. It's special, but that is absolutely fine with me. It's a massive tier rate up. Now we got Temperance cards, so we could potentially play. Oh, and you always win from fucking hell. You always win from Fortune Tellers, or it explodes. So you either get 50 million soul hearts, or all the trinkets in the game on the first one that you run into, or it just explodes. So what I'm going to do is spawn Temperance here. I'm gonna play both of them with the immunity. We're going to touch the IV bag and play it just... I should have played it twice then. But now we're going to go to the shop because we have 15 cents and 15 cents is enough to buy whatever spacebar item is in the shop. Now, I didn't get to play this game really early, but going back and watching some of Northern Lion's early stuff, the shop used to have like 2 15-cent items in it, and they had all these different kinds of items in it as well. It was weird. Book of Revelations is much, much better. Alright, but we do not want to fight Famine, so after we get into the boss fight, we will activate this Book of Revelations. Because what the Book of Revelations does is it manages to give you a soul heart, spirit heart, whatever, every time you use it. It's a 6-room recharge, which is the longest recharge you can possibly have, and it also makes you fight a Horseman of the Apocalypse on whatever floor you're on. And honestly, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight Famine. So we're going to... yeah, we're going to play this a little bit more. That's a decent amount of money. But I would like... yeah, I would like the Book of Revelations back more than that. Let's head into the boss fight. Gertie Jr. Brilliant. Hate this guy. He does a lot. Well, he's really unpredictable. Well, it was predictable then, but I just decided it'd be better to walk into him, apparently. Yeah, we'll use the Book of Revelations. Good thing about the Book of Revelations is giving you spirit hearts. I mean, obviously it's extra health, you could really complain about that, but it also gives you an extra chance to get a deal with the Devil Room. I believe it's an extra 35 or 25% chance, which is really, really good. And also because it gives you spirit hearts, you are much less likely to take red heart damage on the floor. So the odds of you taking red heart damage, you know, to like hurt your chances of getting a deal with the devil means that I'm just gonna start over again. The odds that you will get hurt enough to hurt your chances of getting a deal with the devil or deal with the angel is pretty low because you have spirit hearts as well. Take this HP up. 4 HP is Kane on the second floor. That's pretty good. And we are going to take the Pact. Pact is tears up, damage up, and 2 spirit hearts. You're going to leave the Book of Sin alone. It just gives you a random consumable when you use it. And we can play this. It is interesting when when we hit the blood donation machine, we switch items. Okay then, but we got an HP up, which is great. And we have some money, so I don't see why we shouldn't play this guy actually, since we have a really good win rate. Well, we're supposed to anyway. So we pretty much got max tiers already at the end of this floor. Real good. Okay, that was a nickel. And we got 15 cents, so I am 17 cents, so I am pretty comfortable going down the next floor. Devil room's still there, but we don't want it. Seeing as we've taken a deal with the devil, we cannot get angel rooms. Oh well. And see, our damage is okay, like, it's not fantastic, but seeing as we have a really high rate of fire, it's pretty good. So, caves, we got Chub. Chub is an okay boss, especially with Cain. We haven't got any speed upgrades, but we don't really need them because Cain starts with more speed. This fight is basically all about keeping his... just avoiding the charge, just going like laterally to how he charges at you, and doing some crowd control. Because when he does his crowd control, like when he starts to spawn enemies again, he'll pause, and that gives you a good opportunity to attack him again, or you can bait him into killing his own, killing his children with a charge. You can also get him to swallow bombs, which I thought he would do then, but he suddenly changed directions, you asshole. Yeah. This fight doesn't take too much concentration. His charge attack does actually take 1 full heart of damage. It probably catches a few people off guard when you first fight him. And I somehow managed to get myself hit then as well. We didn't take any red heart damage, but seeing as we got a deal with the devil on the last floor and we took something, our chances of getting another one were, I think, halved. So HP up once more, that's really good. I would like a damage up, but I guess we'll go and find the item room on this floor. And seeing as we've already beaten the boss, we can use our Book of Revelations without fear of fighting a horseman. Although it would only be Pestilence, so... Yeah, so this weird looking enemy here is a variant that has like a 1 in really unlikely chance to show up. He shoots homing tears that do 1 full heart of damage each. So he's a harder variant too. He's not just a palette swap. He's a palette swap that hurts a lot more. Alright. Book of Revelations. No. Not worth it. Curse room is almost always worth it, just to check. That wasn't worth it that time. What I love about Cain is that he starts so fast, so you can just always go from room to room really quickly. It's brilliant that way. Whoa, he survived that TNT blast. He must have had a lot of health, that champion. Okay, I didn't get hurt there. Alright, that's fine with me. We got Bum Friend in the shop. Not a good item. Well, in general. Sometimes he can be, but basically what he does is he follows you around, and whenever money is dropped at the end of the room, he'll go around and pick it all up, and if he picks up enough, there's a random chance he'll drop a consumable for you. Monstro's Tooth, another spacebar item. Really bad. Basically, it drops Monstro down from the... Monstro is one of the bosses in the first floor, and if you use the Monstro's Tooth, he'll drop down from the ceiling and land on one enemy. If there's no enemy, he'll land on you and hurt you for 1 full heart. And we've got 1 key. Did I buy that key? Yeah, I bought that key. I buyed that key. Fantastic Englishes. Where's the secret room likely to be? It's likely to be here, honestly. Yeah, it's likely to be there. Which was... money! Sweet. I'm gonna go and buy that bomb, actually, seeing as we have enough money now. And then we're gonna leave the floor. There wasn't a bomb. I'm an idiot. Oh, but there was a pill, and we cannot get bad pills, so why not? Puberty. Okay, we got neutral pills. Puberty does nothing. No stat bonuses, no nothing, just makes you look a little stupid and makes you make a noise. That is all. Alright, so down and explore. Caves 2, we've got a good run going so far. This is Fistula. He's just I think he's a caves boss that you can get as well. He starts a lot bigger. But they do drop silkworms, these pieces. When you kill them, they drop silkworms charges. If you can kill the like pieces as they fly over gaps, they don't spawn silkworms. So that's an easier way to make the game. So it's a way to make the room a lot easier. But the likelihood of you killing them over patches, like patches of like over holes intentionally, is kind of low unless you've really been spending a lot of time with this game. And I don't do that. I spent 200 hours with this game and I don't do that. So Blue Larry Jr. always gives you a spirit heart. Yeah, we're gonna shoot all the poop. Always shoot all the poop. Might be boring, but always shoot all the poop unless you have spectral tears, in which case I can understand your frustration, because holy shit, that'd be boring. The spectral tears make it really hard to shoot stuff like TNT and poop, but you do shoot through walls and rocks and stuff. Okay, we found the boss room, that's good. Managed to somehow not take any damage there. And we're gonna get a Book of Revelation charge perfectly for this boss. It's probably Pestilence anyway. Gertie, okay. Alright. So, first order of business, green nub must die. This is a champion Gertie that only spawns enemies. It doesn't do the bullet attacks that it usually does. But basically we can stand here because we have the DPS to basically weather the storm. And I would not be surprised if we got a deal with the devil after this fight, just because of how many spirit hearts we have and how unlikely we are to take damage, like a lot. Because Gertie just sits here in the middle of the room and just lets you beat him up, especially this version, because he doesn't even shoot you, he just spawns enemies. Thank God we got that sad onion though. We're shooting a hell of a lot. Yep, we got a devil room. Pick up the crate, so the box. The box gives you like one of every type of pick-upable item in the game. Stars card will take us to the item room, that's really useful. And we'll take this pill. Pill was tears up, like we needed it. Bloody Rage, special, bad item. Basically, when you kill an enemy, you get points 0.012? No. 0.0 something damage up, and it's really not worth it. And it's special, so it makes like other special items not appear as much. We're going to explore. There's no real need to save on rooms to reroll because we don't have the D6. So we are just going to look for the item room normally, and then we might end up saving the stars card for either a floor where we don't have keys or the mum floor, because if we beat mum there's no doors and the stars card will teleport us out of the room. We can come back and see if we got to deal with the devil, or if we just left stuff unfinished on the floor we can go and do them. This shop could have been greed, but we've got the ladder here. The ladder allows you to go over like small gaps in the floor. I'm gonna pick up that bomb. And generally I don't find it's worth it. You really just want to be able to get flight, basically. Come on, die. Okay. Jeez, hell of a lot of keys. Well, not a hell of a lot, but some keys. Sack of pennies. It's not special. We'll take it. Gives us money. Means that we can probably afford to buy the other key in the item room as well. Okay, really bad curse room. Yeah, the curse rooms, they're more likely to pay out with something that you want to use than not. So I'd say if you have, you know, at least some health to give up, then do go to the curse room, because it's almost always going to be worth it if you visit them like multiple times during a run or more. Like, that's the thing. It could be either really good or just like it doesn't really matter, you know. Or they could all be really bad. I mean, that's how statistics works, right? That's how probability works, rather. Magician, not gonna need it. Roaming tears for a room, by the way, that's what Magician does. Friends till the end, gives you 3 kamikaze flies, and those flies do 2 times your base tier damage. We're gonna visit this secret room. Yeah. We could have bombed into the shop, by the way, to... Like, if we bombed into the secret room, and we bombed into the next shop, we wouldn't have to pay a key, and we could go out the front door, and the... Fuck, that was stupid. This is the little unit. This is my little... Blah, blah. Excuse me. This is the uniform... This is the uniform... Blah. I'm not going to speak today. This is the unicorn horn. It offers something like 6 seconds of invulnerability, and you do contact damage to enemies. It's okay, but not particularly great. We're going to go and do this challenge room. No, it's not a challenge room, it's just a room with a thingy in it, with a golden chest in it. I thought it was a mob trap room. So let's continue down to the next floor. Depth 1, difficulty jump again, usually. Troll bomb, no. Okay, so curse rooms have not been good lately. I will admit that. These guys, by the way, the mulligans and the other dudes that like sort of run away from you, they do not do contact damage. And I just use the Book of Revelations because we're going to be fighting war. We have more than enough speed to keep away from him. We have good fire rates. We'll knock him down a lot. And generally, I want the cube of meat because orbitals are nice. Oh, there's a chubber in here. Alright, so this room taken care of. On to the next. Alright. Those rooms aren't so bad if you... Well, they aren't so bad to begin with, but if you just manage to keep all of them at least a little bit damaged, then they can't actually shoot at you. Guts, really easy room. Thanks mostly to our speed and damage per second. I know I did get damaged, but you know, still doesn't change the fact that is traditionally considered an easy room, and I've taken a full heart of damage in this room already. Don't like it when you have a zombie room and there's not a lot of room to maneuver. One and a half full hearts of damage. Brilliant. Super greed. Knew this would happen. We're gonna stars out. 10 extra bombs. Well, we can't re-roll it, so I guess we take it. Shoot all the poop, always. I do not like this room. Enemies that do full heart of damage, and well, okay, that was kind of cool. One of the enemies exploding killed basically all of the other enemies except for one. Why are we in here? I'm not entirely sure. The depths mod trap rooms are a lot harder than the other ones. Mainly because of these guys, because they always teleport into me. Make me take damage immediately. Okay, it's got hoppers in it, which is not bad at all. You find these on the first floor. I think the Necropolis one has leapers. Oh god, there's a faceless knight. Well, I killed one of them. Because like these guys, I don't understand how you're supposed to take care of them because they're so fast, and they change direction on a dime too. Seeing as we don't have great range, we can't exactly shoot them from across the room. But he's almost dead. It's not worth using another bomb. Yeah, there we go. And he dropped a spirit heart for us, which is pretty good. Alright, that took way longer than it should have. Gonna use that Book of Revelations again because there's no reason not to. And I managed to get hit by that shot somehow. Leapers, they'll like leap, and wherever they land, they'll do like a four directional shot of bullets. Generally, they're not my favorite enemies, but they're not incredibly difficult unless you get a really bad room layout, like with no room to maneuver at all, or you just have absolutely no way of focusing on where you're supposed to be going and you dodge horribly, like that. I'm just sort of going directions and hoping that I don't get hit. Fuck. Okay. We made it through. We're good. I hope. Okay, red chest, gave us 2 bombs, not good. We're down to half a spirit heart, that is not good. Very not good. But even if we take a full heart of damage on that spirit heart, apparently it will not use, it will not take a half heart of our red heart, because the last half spirit heart will take as much damage as it needs to go down to normal red hearts before it starts using them, if that makes sense at all. Come on. Alright, we've got another key, more money. There's a lot of red hearts laying around on the floor, so if we do manage to take damage, that's not the end of the world. Laser bullet flies. Kill them first. Alright. Our range is terrible. Kane's range is absolutely horrible. I should have mentioned that. He has really bad shot range. It's like these shots are fizzling out before they reach the top end of the room, and that is really bad as far as range goes. Another zombies room. Not too bad. Not as restricted as some other rooms are. Now if I can make it to the end of this room without getting damaged, that'll be really good, because it means I'll be able to maybe get a deal with the devil, because I don't think war will be very difficult. You just have to not be stupid, not get impatient, and eventually they will die. Ah, range is horrible. I'm sorry if you can hear the noises from outside. Seeing as you can't hear my fan, I got damaged by the way, fuck. Seeing as you can't hear my fan, I don't think you'll be able to hear any of the birds outside. So, hopefully that holds true. Oh, come on. This is the longest room in history. Alright, Spirit Heart. In we go. War. See. And we took... Yep. No, we didn't. We haven't taken damage yet. Well, we've taken Spirit Heart damage, but we haven't taken normal damage yet. Sorry if you can hear my phone too. Holy hell. Everything's going off today. Okay, troll bombs. Nope. We really just want to get him down to his walking stage as soon as we took damage. We get him down to his walking stage as soon as... Okay, he's glitched into the wall. Alright. I'm okay with this. I am really... Oh, I got damaged again. Jesus. I am really okay with this. Alright, that was kind of cheap, but whatever. Get our cube of meat. And hold on just a second. Alright. Clear out the rest of the floor because getting Book of Revelations charges is still as important as ever. Yep. God, I love this game. I love and hate this game. It's so challenging. Because we haven't gotten very good items, but if I just restarted when I got Lemon Mishap, we wouldn't have seen that I got the Side Onion and the Pact and 10 extra bombs and nothing else real special, but still, we wouldn't have seen all that. And we're gonna go looking for the secret room. I think it might be down here. Usually it's between 3 other rooms. Or 4. Oh, and there was a dime and 2 cents in there, so it was 12 cents. It's pretty good. It's only going to be useful on the next shop, and the next shop can't have greed in it because greed was in this shop. That is a rule. It is in the code. And I don't want to take damage yet on this floor either, although I think I might. Just from the way this room is shaping up. Oh. yeah, not. We can go to the cursor room after this, maybe, if I have enough health. If I have enough health. Percent, that's great. Goat hoof. Gives you a speed boost, but I'd rather have the extra damage from Isaac's head. And this is the coin purse, so I bought that without hesitation because we are Kane. Friends till the end. 2 I found pills, so that's nothing. And who knows? Range up. You know what? I was just complaining about the fact that we didn't have a lot of range, so I guess that serves me right. Range basically changes like how far you can shoot across a room. We've still got really bad range, but we got better range than before. Demon Judgment. Think about it. Basically like a blood bank. He takes your health and then eventually he may pay out with an item or a consumable. He can pay out with pills and keys and stuff, and hearts, but he has no guarantee to pay out eventually, despite what some people say. He is exactly like a blood bank. He has no guarantee to pay out, just a 1 in 15 chance. This room is more difficult than some of the other ones we've been into because we got zombies and the angel fetuses. Actually, no, just the regular fetuses. The angel ones shoot 3 shots and they're in the cathedral. Isaac summons them when you fight him. See, our range is real good now. We can shoot from like to the top of the room, so it's real good. Oh, come on. I need to stop being so bad. Yeah. Okay, room's finally done. We need... well, 1 more room till Book of Revelations is done. Yep, we'll use it there. We can't possibly get a Horseman of the Apocalypse because we have to fight Mum on floor 6, so we'll do that. Guts, easy room. I'll not make the same mistake of getting damaged like I did last time. More health, that's great. Item room, what's in our item room? Mr. Mega. Mr. Mega is +5 bombs, and it doubles the damage that your standard bombs do, and also increases their blast radius, so it's a real good item. It's probably the best bomb enhancing item you can get, in my opinion. And, oh, we got a fortune teller, that's really good, because we have money, and we are Kane. So we will always win, or it'll explode. It'll probably explode, just because of... you know, I want to show Kane's ability off, but, you know how recording works. Oh, but we have to pay health to get in there. We might get flight. I'll think about it. You can just walk in there, like, without taking damage if you go, like, between the spikes. But it's really precise, and I've never done it before successfully. So I would not recommend that we take that course of action. Another heart, save that. And we found the boss room, which is good. Real good. Okay, we got cornered there. And I'm bad. See, the range is good. Now we can reach to the other side of the room. It's real nice. And we can't fight the boss yet because we'll leave the floor behind. It's always good to clear out the floors unless you're in a really, really terrible health position. Even then, it's worth it to try because you never know what you'll find. You might get nothing, but you might get like full health pills and HP upgrades from golden chests, or, you know, pyro in the secret room, which is 99 bombs. And yeah, it's always worth it. Nearly always. We're gonna have to take red heart damage. I'm trying to position myself. I don't think it'll work, but still took damage. But now that we're here, we're gonna play the fuck out of this. We do not want Cursed Skull. No, we do not. Drops tarot cards, spirit hearts, and trinkets. Death is a cool card for Mum, especially. We'll sort out which trinket we get at the end. And it blew up. Wow, that was quick. Do we want Isaac's head or Bloody Penny? Lucky Toe. I think we want Bloody Penny. Yeah. Alright, and after we fight in another room, we're going to go to the mob trap room, see if there's an item floating around in there, because sometimes there is. Not a bad probability that there is. I reckon it's a pretty good one, rather. 2 demon judgments, Jesus Christ. Okay, well, we're gonna blow one of these up, because there's no way I'm giving enough health to both of them. Took damage. You spawn spiders when you blow them up, but if you blow up a demon judgment, you get a plus 50% chance to get a deal with the devil or angel for the rest of the run. It's just a static plus 0.5 to add to your likelihood of getting a deal with the devil. And seeing as we have the Book of Revelations, it's looking like it's going to be pretty likely that we get a deal with the devil. Death card. You know what? It's looking like we're gonna get a deal with the devil on the womb part 1 if we manage to get there. It's a good thing I took the Bloody Penny because there's an arcade, so which means there's a blood bank, which means that every time, well, basically, I realize I haven't explained this. Bloody Penny, when you pick up a coin of any sort, you have a 50% chance to spawn a red heart, as like a half red heart as well. So basically what you want to do is go to the blood bank, and if you play it enough, well, it paid out with the HP upgrade, so my point's kind of moot at the moment. But as you can see, picking up money also gave me hearts. So HP plus speed upgrade, that's really great. Seeing as we've already touched the IV bag earlier on in the run, every blood bank will pay out with the blood bag from now on, because you cannot get more than one of an active item. So it'll just be forced to refresh the blood bag, so the blood bank pool again and again and again, basically. I think that's how it works. And it can only give you the blood bag, which is plus 1 HP and plus some speed. So we're taking Skatol, which is Fly Love, and that gives you, well, it makes it so that the flies that are in every room, like all the enemy flies, cannot actually attack you. They'll just like swarm towards you, and they won't actually do any damage, which is real good. There's just a chest hanging out in there, and judging by how I've done in the rooms so far, I don't think I'm good enough to go in there at the moment. Is it likely that there's a... Well, we could just go in here, check if there's a secret room on either side. Nope, it gave us flies. We lost our spirit heart, so it is likely that it's either here. No, the spirit room. The secret room is not there. So where is it? Is it here? Yes, it's there. Okay. And there's a fortune teller in it. That's great. Whoa, it dropped the tick. Okay. The tick is basically... And it dropped the Polaroid. Basically, you need the Polaroid in order to get down to the chest. But the tick, once you pick it up, you can't put it back down. So the only way to take both the tick and the Polaroid is to have an item called Mum's Purse. And unfortunately, we do not have Mum's Purse and we have no way to get it either. Now this is looking like a bit of a clusterfuck to get out. We got Justice in here, giving us a Spirit Heart and a bunch of cool stuff. We want Mum's Pearl. I know it's in there. Yeah, there it is. Basically, we just do not want to touch that tick one bit. That's a flat penny. There's burnt penny as well. All the penny items when you give up, sorry, when you pick up a moon card, okay, it takes us to the secret room. All the penny cards, when you pick up a coin of any description, it gives you a chance to, a 50% chance to pick up a specific item. With the burnt penny, it's bombs. With the flat penny, it's keys. And with the bloody penny, it's half red hearts. So they're all pretty good trinkets. Is what I love about playing the machine as Kane. That key is not worth it to try and get, so I'm just going to try and edge the fuck out. Okay. And we left that room with 4 Spirit Hearts and a moon card, which will take us to the secret room on the next floor. Or we could just go fight with Mum, and on our way out, we could use the moon card and we could see if we got a deal with the devil. Not unthinkable at this point in time. There's also a way you can cheese this by standing about here, because the orbital does damage. Yeah. So you just stand here and the hand will try and come out. It doesn't damage you, but the orbital will damage it. So this is how you cheese it. Seeing as there are 3 like enemies out on the field, Mum can't actually spawn anymore. So her only course of action is to try and slap you, but she can't slap you, you can only damage her. So this is a really easy way to win at Mum if you think you can't beat her the normal way, which, believe me, I completely understand. Do we need more speed? I'm a little bit too fast now, but oh well. Oh shit, okay, we almost landed on the tick. But now we can go see if there's a deal with the devil. And we can actually play this guy down to oblivion. Ah, we dropped Rusted Key. Literally useless. Birdfoot. There's a percentage chance when you get hurt to spawn a dead bird, which is one of Eve's starting items. And because we used the Polaroid, we had a little more invincibility time in which to play him. The lovers, okay. Alright. Drops the matchstick. And he dropped Guppy's head, which isn't a good item by itself, but it does take us 1/3 of the way towards becoming Guppy. I do not see becoming Guppy as something that'll happen, simply because we have to pick up the tail and the paw probably, because I'm not picking up 9 lives at this point, not reducing myself to 1 heart, because that's exactly what it does. So we're just going to head right the fuck on out, see if we got a deal with the devil or not. Which we did. And is the mark worth it? This is the parasite. The parasite will split your shots into 2 and they'll go like in either direction of where they hit. It's okay for a 1 heart deal, but I would not pay 1 heart for it at the moment, considering we only have 5 hearts. But mark is a considerable amount of damage up. It makes our tiers red now, which means we're over 5 in damage per eye. And it's also a soul heart, and that's it, I believe. So down the next floor, we've taken a lot of deals with the devil, or we've gotten a lot of deals with the devil rather. I'm glad we went to that shop and we bought the Book of Revelations because it saved our asses. This revealed the secret room for us. It's just greed. I don't want to bother. Seeing as there's the hole in the wall, you can just walk out of that room in case people feel like something bad will happen if they don't. This is the most trouble I've ever had with this room. The brains and those guys are usually not a whole lot of trouble. We've got the Fool, takes us back to the spawn room. Not a useful card unless you're on the Depths Part 2 and you need to get out of the mum fight, as usual. It's only useful in that it's a teleport card, and geez, this turret is psychic, or I'm just bad. You take 1 full heart of damage here. As you've seen, there's a chance we might get Conquest on this boss fight, so I don't really consider him really difficult, but he can be a bit of a dick depending on how he's feeling that day. So we're just gonna go straight on in. We've already been the secret. Oh, we got Conquest. Fuck. We didn't even use the Book of Revelations. Stand in one place when that happens. We're doing an okay amount of damage. You are least likely to get hit if you stand in just a random place and don't move, because the beams of light from heaven are completely random. Oh fuck. Well, time to rape him. Try to. I don't see this going well. We're probably gonna die. I did not see this happening on the room part 1. Utero part 1, actually. If that makes a difference to how bad I am. Ah, there we go. Okay, well, that was an interesting run. It wasn't a great run, but I think we sacrificed a little too much, and generally I just didn't dodge very well, so thank you for watching. Sorry about this, but I will see you in the next episode.